This devotion is based on Psalm 56, and this is another lament. There's many laments in the Psalms, but this one is absolutely filled with hope. In fact, it does follow a very typical pattern of lament psalms where the person, they articulate their struggle, they bring it to God as like a petition, and then as they do that, they state their trust and their hope in God. And this one is still David, and he's still being chased as we've had the last few ones. He has this insecure competitor, Saul, who's just trying to bring him down. And there's a specific story for this psalm as well, that David is being brought before a foreign king, and this psalm is attached to this story. So you can read about that in 1 Samuel 21. But it says there in verse 1, be merciful to me, my God, for my enemies are in hot pursuit. All day long they press their attack, and so on, those first couple of verses. But there's beautiful words of hope here that apply to many of our struggles. Verse 4 says, in God I trust and am not afraid. What can mere mortals do to me? And he repeats a very similar phrasing in verse 11. Just this beautiful idea, I'm trusting you, God, I'm not going to be afraid. What can men do to me? Because you're so much bigger and so much more holy and powerful and loving than they are. So I'm not going to get caught up in fear of man, which we all do. And this idea is alluded to in Hebrews and in Romans as well in the New Testament. And then verse 8 as well is just an absolute classic. It says, record my misery, list my tears on your scroll. Are they not in your record? And this whole idea here in verse 8 that God notices our pain, he notices our tears, and more than that, he records them, he stores them. It's almost though it's saying it's precious to him, the pain we feel and the tears we shed. So it's a beautiful psalm of hope. Enjoy.